Hey guys, Lauren Oliver here for the last Ask Lauren Oliver of the summer. It's so sad. By the time I see you next week, Labor Day will be over. We'll all be taking off our white clothes and all the fun will die. I'm going to jump right into my questions so that I can get to the pool and soak up the last rays of summer. So the first question is from Twitter, from @Piper's Book Nook. Which book was the hardest for you to write so far? Well, to be honest, they're all hard. Each of my books kind of presents me with a separate set of challenges and difficulties. I never find writing easy, even though I've been doing it for my whole life. It's actually always a little bit challenging or actually a lot challenging for me. That's kind of the secret and kind of the interesting thing about writing. The more you do it, the more you challenge yourself. So you're always doing things that are a little bit too hard for you to do. And that's why every book, I think, has felt like such a big challenge so far. That said, my forthcoming book, Panic, almost killed me. I thought it was going to kill me. I wanted it to kill me at various points because I wanted to die. So probably Panic. This is Tumblr. Delicacy asks, was it hard for you to write research papers in school, or do you enjoy all kind of writing? I actually loved writing research papers for school. I'm a big nerd, what can I say? Again, it's hard, it's challenging. It's always challenging when you're trying to force your brain to do something that it doesn't want to do or know how to do naturally. But I did enjoy it. I really loved school. I love to read. I love to read everything. To this day, I still read tons of fiction, but I also read nonfiction and kind of schooly type books because you never know where you're going to find inspiration. The Panda Girl from Tumblr asks, how do you stay undistracted from the internet and stuff when you write? You know, I mean, it's definitely a challenge. Part of learning how to be a writer is actually partly learning just how to cultivate the discipline to do just that, to park your butt in a chair and, you know, not really move or leave until you've accomplished what you want to accomplish. Some days are obviously harder than others. If I'm really distracted, I'll remove myself. I'll write by hand in the park, or I'll take my trusty BlackBerry with me somewhere and do my typing there so that I don't really have access to the internet, or, you know, I can't really get as distracted as I would at home. But again, I mean, part of it is just cultivating the daily practice of focusing your attention on one thing. That is a major element of what it means to be a writer. @DBartolucci from Twitter, where did you get the inspiration for Grace? Well, first of all, I've always loved that name. I almost got a Grace tattoo on my wrist a long time ago. I mean, I really love the idea of somebody who kind of resists in a passive way by just refusing to participate in the society, and I liked the idea of kind of the subversion of a weak character that everyone thinks feels kind of sorry for and thinks isn't that intelligent, who's actually kind of the smartest one in the book, who from the beginning really perceives what's going on. But I don't know, Grace appeared to me like many of my characters do. She kind of just trotted right into my head. She was one of my favorite characters in the Lyrium series. The final question is from I Love Candy on Twitter, who doesn't? And she asked, do you ever get stuck on the spelling of a simple word? Yeah, of course, who doesn't? Sometimes words just get garbled, see, just like then, in my head. Find that words suddenly look very strange to me on the page. I think that happens to everybody. But luckily, we live in the era of spell checks. So that is it for Ask Lauren Oliver episode 11, end of summer edition. I hope you guys are having an awesome day, awesome week, and have great plans for Labor Day. Don't forget to send me all your burning questions on Twitter, on Tumblr, you know, over email, wherever you want to send them. And I will see you next week. And in the meantime, I will say that in terms of what I am reading right now, I just said I like to read nerdy academic books, and I'm in the middle of reading one right now. It's called Religion and the Decline of Magic. But I love magic. Hey, I love religion too. So it's an awesome read. And I hope you guys, again, have a great week, and I'll see you next week.